Hey guys, what's up? It's Maddie, and today I have a very, should I say, telling, exposing my DMs slash catfishing slash I'm sorry mom and dad. If you are a broke student in college, you and your friends have probably joked around at one point or another about how to make money. The word stripper may have been thrown out there, escort, or potentially sugar daddy. I know at least me and my friends have. We are never really serious. We were just joking around. And, you know, in my case, I could have done it several times. And you might have been wondering, why is that, Maddie? What do you do in your spare time? I do receive a questionable amount of direct messages and comments from guys asking me to be their sugar baby. Yeah, so when me and my friends are joking around about it, the thought is there where I'm like, you know, this could actually be an option. And the more it happens, unsolicited by the way, I have not responded to any of them until now. The more me and my friends joke about this, the more I'm curious. Because, you know, you watch videos and you hear people talking about it, but you never actually know what it takes to actually get someone to send you money. And I'm very curious. I don't know about you, but I'm the type of person where if I don't know how it's done, I want to know how to do it. And I don't know, I see it as a very, hey, if you don't have to do anything for the money, that's a good option. And so, you know, one day I was talking to my friend and we were joking around about it yet again for like the third time that week. And I was like, you know what, girl? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna respond back to one of these guys. And she was like, whoa, Maddie, are you serious? And I was like, hey, you know what? One, to each their own. If someone actually wants to be a sugar baby, that's cool. But then two, I don't want them to know what I look like. And they had messaged me on Instagram, so they knew who I was. And then two, I think that's the whole point of having a sugar baby, is that they're paying you for you to be their sugar. So we were trying to figure out that aspect of it. And we came up with this master plot, aka my title, the Catfishing a Sugar Daddy. Here's our genius idea, alright? The guy had DM'd me his phone number. So my friend told me about a text-free app where you download it and you get a randomized phone number that's not your actual one. So I created a fake email address to get this app in case he tried to find out what my name was. I don't know. And then I downloaded the app and I texted him and I waited for a response. And I waited for 3 days. I'm not going to tell you what this guy's name is. We're going to call him, we'll call him Adam. And then finally he responded and I was freaking out because I didn't think he was actually going to do it. I didn't think this story would come into fruition. Like, I am a goody two-shoes and I've never done anything like this. So I was just like, okay, that's it. I'm done. And so me and Adam were messaging back and forth. And I told him that I was a friend of the girl on Instagram and she wasn't interested, but I was. And so we flirted back and forth for a couple days, just talking about, yeah, his life, what he does for a living, what I like to do, our favorite activities. Number one, I thought this was going to be a lot more sexual per se, right off the bat. Like he was going to want to sext or he was going to want pictures and then the video would be out of nowhere. I don't know, I just thought it was going to either provide a lot of good screenshot information or it was going, you know, I didn't think I was going to get as much from this guy as I did, but he was basically just a normal person, like he's in his 40s, and he was just a normal 40-year-old. So then after like the second day of talking, he started asking about payment options. He wanted to know when I wanted to be paid, how much I wanted to be paid per week, I would say. And then he wanted to know when he could come and see me. And that's when it was like, oh, okay. I have another friend, and I'm actually going to FaceTime her right now, so I have proof that I was not I was not using somebody else's information. Okay, so she didn't pick up, but I have another friend who is a part of the same friend group, and she is 100% down for the whole sugar daddy thing. We're gonna name her Samantha. I said, hey Samantha, is it okay if I use your pictures to send to this guy, to Adam? She knew about the whole situation. I had been asking my friends for advice, and Samantha said, heck yes, let me send you all of my selfies. None of them were inappropriate, all of them were just cute selfies that she had taken. And so I sent Adam those pictures, and he was completely fine with it. He was like, oh cute, you're beautiful, blah blah blah. So then Adam asked to prove it further, which, you know, I respect, because he was trying not to get catfished, even though he halfway was, because he was kind of talking. He was talking to me, but also Samantha was telling me what to say half the time. So he was half being catfished. He asked me to send my license, but not all the information. He just wanted the picture to prove that I didn't just take Samantha's pictures off the internet. And so after we cropped it all out and cropped out the state which she was from, because that's not where I said she was from, yeah, we sent it. He sent his entire license to me to prove that he was who he said he was. Like, Adam was the same guy who DM'd me on Instagram. It had his... Y'all, I'm so mad because I'm sitting here editing, and I realized that my camera cut out, and I think my storage cut out actually, but that rest of my story time was not recorded, so that's frustrating. So I'm just gonna finish it here. Sorry that location is different. I'm still in my room, but clearly I'm not in the same spot. You get Scout in the video now, so that's nice. So anyway, like I was saying, he sent me his entire license with all of his information. Like, it had his address, everything, his whole name. Like, I could have done really bad things with that if I was a bad person, and he shouldn't have sent that to me. So after that, he sent his license first, and then we sent our second, but the cropped version, so all he could see was the picture. And then after that, he was like, okay, cool, like, I'm great with sending you money now. And then he asked for our bank account and routing information, which, one, like, no, you don't do it like that. But then two, me and Samantha we didn't actually want his money. Like, we just wanted the experience of knowing what it would take to get a sugar daddy and what you have to do to get sugar. And at that point too, like, we're like, okay, we don't want to give this guy our banking information. We don't want his money. We got all the information we needed from it, and so this video is complete. So yeah, we just kind of cut off contact after that. Anyways, that is the story time. We just wanted the experience, and we learned a lot of interesting things about it. My biggest takeaway is that sugar daddies are actually more legitimate than I thought. Like, I don't know, the whole fact that it actually works out is a shock to me. Like, if I was to give him my information, I would have $350 in my bank account right now, and I would get $350 every single week just because I talked to this dude on the phone through text. Like, I talk to a lot of people every day on my text messages, but also I could see how it could be very dangerous, especially if you are a girl and you were talking to someone twice your age and you go and meet them and they are not like a nice person, so I would just say to be careful and tell your friends or tell someone where you're going if you do ever meet that person, and to not give out personal information like Adam did to me. Like if I was a really sketchy person, which I know I sound sketchy because I just made a video about catfishing someone, but I promise, like, I'm never gonna do anything with that information, and it was just an experiment to see what sugar daddying was about. And I learned, and it was a cool little experiment, and I'm happy I did it. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm sorry this is a lot different of a setup than it was earlier. You gotta do what you gotta do. But thank you guys for watching, and let me know if you like this video and if you want me to do any other experiments, because this was really funny to do. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.